Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to start working on the heads for the drag car's engine build, so come along. Well, it's pretty much time to actually start working on doing the engine stuff for the drag car. And I'm sure, you know, from the titles and everything you've seen, I've said budget a couple times. One of the things that's budgeted a lot on this car is I'm using parts that I've gathered from the years, and some of those parts are used parts, and that's kind of what we're going to go over today. So my buddy Josh actually donated me some Super Tech valves, some Beehive springs with titanium retainers. So the valve train's all used, and the pistons are used. So I actually had some brand new pistons for this car, for a different car, but when we were building my buddy Tony's engine, he got these on a deal from Josh, I think, as well. And I'm okay with me running used pistons. I wanted to make sure that we got some nice fresh pistons in Tony's car, so I traded him my used for his new, or my new for his used. But I'm not too worried about it. One of the things that we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure we run all of them through the ultrasonic. So the first ones that are actually gonna go in are the heads. I've actually already had those heads ran through at least once with just Dawn dish soap and hot water. We actually have ultrasonic solution in it right now, so we're gonna tear these heads down and we'll run them through and get them cleaned up. We'll probably run them through again after we do all the valve lapping and everything. But once the heads go through, we'll do the valves and springs, and then we'll do the pistons. And yeah, after that, probably work on reassembly. I don't know if we'll work on reassembly today. We'll probably just get them all cleaned up and everything and see how it all looks. Then we can start reassembly next time, but let's start tearing these down. So I'm sure I've talked about this in other videos, doing cylinder head work and everything. This Company 23 tool is a lifesaver for tearing these down. Well, mostly for putting them together. You can do the old hammer and socket trick to get everything out, but I don't really like doing that anyway, so pick yourself up one of these tools. Well, the only thing I can say that I'd do differently is I would order another one of these. That way you don't have to take it out of each side when you're doing it, but it's not the end of the world. Well, the only thing we're probably going to keep is the keepers, but I actually, whenever you buy gasket kits from Subaru, you get keepers, and I have a bunch of gasket kits from just reseals and everything, so probably won't even reuse these keepers. Awesome. That's all the keepers out. One of the things I'm going to want to do is I want to get this head completely torn down before it goes into the ultrasonic. And one of those things is the spark plugs and the valve seals. And then we'll clean up all the RTV off of it too. Also, if you're ever doing valve seals on a Subaru, there's two different colors. There's black and like a greenish color. Green is exhaust, black is intake. Well, I'll give you guys kind of a close-up of the cylinder head here. So the solution isn't really going to do a lot for the overall oxidation, everything on the exterior, but the actual oil surfaces will look brand new. It's actually kind of amazing how good a job it's going to do on this stuff. Obviously these will have to get sent out to get cleaned up there, but kind of want to give you guys an overall look. I'll make sure to put this cylinder head in first so you can kind of see. Well, now we just gotta wait for that to heat up, which is gonna take a fair amount of time. So once it's ready, I'll pick you guys back up and we'll dunk it in. Ooh, look how dirty that water is. Hopefully you guys can't hear too much of the sonic. I got the other head in there right now, but let's take a look at this one. So like I said, the actual oil area looks brand new. Look at how much work it did on the combustion chambers and everything. And I'm probably gonna end up running it through one more time after it gets back from the machine shop to get the deck surface done. But now this is what I'm most excited about. Let's see what these pistons look like when we pull them out. Look at that. Yeah. I'll bet a lot of this will clean up with a rake here too. Yeah. This valve is about the only one that's still not great, so I think I'm gonna probably have to wire wheel that, but all the rest of them look dang near brand new. Heads have been sent off to get a haircut, so as soon as those get back, we'll start lapping these in and pick back up with you guys. Well, we got the heads back from getting a haircut. We ran into a little bit of a problem with the used valves. The exhaust valves were pretty pitted. These are brand new ones. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, but like right, I mean, it doesn't really matter. The old ones that we got for the used exhaust valves, even after trying to wire wheel them, had some pretty good pits in them, so we just decided to go with some brand new valves. Still got the used intake valves, brand new Inconel exhaust valves. So, I don't know if any of you guys watch Adam LZ, but I've known about this for a while. I use a drill and some vacuum tube to lap these in, so I'll kind of show you exactly what's going on, and then I'll probably just lap all these in off camera because you don't want to see me doing that over and over and over, I'm sure. So let's get this one cleaned up and get going on it. And we pull it off and see what it looks like. Oh, it looks really good. Let's see what the seat here looks like real quick. Yeah, so you can see no real shiny spots. Let's see all the way around. Right here's the old one. So we'll do that for the rest of these here, and then we'll throw them in the ultrasonic and clean them up again. Then we can actually reassemble the heads. The only thing that we're not going to do today is shim them, because I like to shim them once they're actually on the engine, just so that way the head's all torqued. And all right, we've got all the exhaust ones done. Working on the intake ones here. I've had to run them through twice just to make sure that there was a nice good seal, and then mark them all out, because you want to put them back in the exact same spots you took them out, because that's where they're bedded. Here you can kind of see the patterns on the valves here. So I'm going to brake clean these all off. We're going to mark on the valves, bank 1, intake valve 1 type ordeal, so that way they're all ready. Once the sonic's all clean, we'll throw the heads in after this, everything too, because we want to make sure all that compound is out of there. It's like a sandpaper type compound, and you know that goes directly into your cylinders, so you definitely don't want any of that in there. Got all the valve seals in. So now what I like to do is I get a little bit of grease and I stuff it inside of the keeper, and I put a little bit more on the little screwdriver and stick it on. That way I can put it in there and it won't move. And just like that, 2 intake valves done. I'm gonna finish doing this head and probably get at least the intake valves on the other head, and then be done with this video here. Yeah, look at that. Got one all done here. I'm not gonna bore you guys with putting the other one together. I mean, you just watched me put the one together. So the heads are all done. Obviously we gotta shim them and everything, but we'll do that once it's actually on the block and all assembled, because like I said earlier, like when you torque the heads down, you're gonna get some inherent warp, and we might as well just do it all when it's ready to go. So the next step is gonna be putting together the short block, which I think we might actually start a little bit tonight and hopefully have the whole engine more or less assembled here in the next couple weeks. So if you're looking forward to more Drag Subaru content, make sure you subscribe and we'll see you next time.